Hey guys, how's it going? Today I figured I would talk a little bit about me. I know that sounds a bit vain or whatever, but I thought some of you might be curious as to who I am or what I do or why I'm doing what I do. So at the moment, I'm Chris. I don't mean at the moment I'm Chris. I mean I'm Chris, and at the moment, I've got two jobs right now. I work for a software company at the moment as a development programmer. And I also work as a teacher. I'm the 3D specialist at a college, which means that I teach 3D art, animation, and also computer game design to sixth form students who are doing graphic design and interactive media. And it's brilliant. I love doing that. It's quite fun. I actually want to work in the games industry. I've mentioned that before, but if you go into a bit more detail here, I have a BA degree in game art, and I want to be a 3D artist in the games industry. When I left uni, I went on a 6-week work placement at TT Fusion in Wilmslow. Fantastic studio, really good, great people, great work. And I have my first credited title, which is brilliant. So it's a game called Spy Hunter. It's a revamp of an 80s classic, and it's on the PS Vita and 3DS. And it's brilliant. I'm not just saying that because I've worked on it. It generally is really good. It's difficult, and I like a good difficult game. And that's really cool. But when I was working on that was the best 6 weeks of my life. It was really, truly brilliant, and I cannot wait to get back in that environment. So at the moment, I'm working on a portfolio. I had slacked off a while for it, and I realised I was starting to settle in the jobs that I've got at the moment, which I don't want to do because it's not, I didn't go to university just to waste the degree. I'm doing good things at the moment, but it's not where I want to be. So I'm working on a portfolio, trying to get everything up to scratch to apply for places. My eventual goal is to live and work in Japan. If, like me, you're planning to move to Japan to work in the games industry, I highly recommend this new book that's come out called Japanmanship. It's by James Kay. So basically, this guy had a blog, which is now turned into a book, and added some more things. He's an expat. He used to, I think he's from the UK. Well, he's from the UK, and he now lives in Japan. He's had a studio there he's been working in the game industry for 10+ years, and now he's got a studio there called Score Studios, which is really cool. This book is full of brilliant information, really helpful knowledge, and also it's got a 250+ item database for a whole bunch of games companies in Japan. With contact information. A lot of it's had to be translated, so if you got this book, you've probably got quite a good step up on other people who are trying to apply for that kind of thing. But yeah, I highly recommend it. It's great. It's full of really useful information. So if you're like me, you want to move to Japan to work in the games industry, this is the book for you. I will put a link at the bottom. I've got the hard version, as you can see, or the paper version. But it comes in an EPUB format as well. So if you want it instantly, you can do. Otherwise, you just order it, and it's arrived pretty quickly. So it's an awesome book. I recommend it. As well as working with 3D stuff, I'm also learning Japanese. Now, the method I've been using is an audio series called the Michelle Thomas method, which is fantastic. I think it's the best one because for years I was trying different things, just trying out different styles and different variations that you can get off the exercise books and that kind of thing, and nothing was really sticking. I was taking notes and things, and bits and bobs were working, but I found the Michelle Thomas method and got that, and it's brilliant. Everything sticks so well. You don't have to take notes. You don't have to try and remember everything. It's taught in a way that allows you to just absorb. So it's a teacher and two students, and the two students have never learned Japanese before. And they are just learning on the spot with you, and the fact that they make mistakes and stuff I find really helps you learn. So yeah, I'm doing that. I'm also about to start the Genki series, and I want to start classes in September, hopefully, so as long as I've saved enough by then. It's just going to be a short one today because I realised my past two videos have been stupidly long, and I imagine people don't want to watch that long a video. So anyway, yeah, that's me. I'm a 3D artist. If you want to look at my portfolio, it'll be on the description below. If you know anybody who's after 3D artist in the game industry, look me up. I'd appreciate that. But yeah, if you've got any questions or anything else, any suggestions for future videos, because I could do with some suggestions right now. If you've got anything else in mind, please just drop me a line, and I will see you next week. Thank you. Bye bye.